Oh, okay. I got zeroed, and now I need to rebuild. But guys, you know what they say, when there's something strange, and it don't look good, who you gonna call? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile video. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm doing great, and today we're going to be talking about my trap and the rebuild that I've started working on. Now, first of all, you might notice that the top of the screen's blurred on this one. I'm actually being very secretive with who I am and where I am in the kingdom at the moment, because lots of stuff's happened, to be honest with you. Not only did I get zeroed, but you know, we've had some major dramas going on inside the kingdom with 3-3, the Chinese guild we're at war with. We found out that we have spies in the guild and they revealed themselves, and many members left, and it's just been an absolute carnage, nightmare and a mess, to be honest with you. So right now, guys, you know, I've kind of sort of run away with my tail between my legs a little bit at the moment. The rebuild's taking place. I'm nowhere near ready to actually take a full hit from someone, especially some of the big guys in the kingdom. And that's still an ongoing process, and like I said, it takes some time. But what I am going to do today is show you how things are going. I'm going to show you the gear upgrades, the heroes, the jewels, and the troop composition, because I'm not going to be showing who I am or where I am, so even if I show the troop comp, nobody knows which castle it's in. So that's pretty good. And when I am ready to unveil it, guys, it's going to be the trap hiding in plain sight, because these guys are going to hit me and they're going to get hurt.
Come on over here. Come on in, let's y'all walk. Come on. Then you're gonna limp back. You walk over, but you're limping back.
Are you listening? Are you watching? You're gonna get hurt. I'll say it again. You're gonna get hurt. It's gonna be bad, and I can't wait for that, and I'll be definitely 150% bringing you the content when that happens. I can't wait myself. I'm rubbing my hands together. I'm literally head back laughing, waiting for these guys to hit me when I'm ready. When I'm ready. You hit me when I wasn't ready the first time. This time, I'll be ready. Anyway, let's get on with the upgrade in the trap video. Now, kind of rebuilding, upgrading, whatever you want to call it. It would have been upgrading the trap part 3, but unfortunately, you know, I got zeroed. So, it's now going to be rebuilding the trap. So, first of all, guys, you can see I'm at castle level 24. Now, there's a really good reason why I went there, and there is only one reason, really. I wanted to access higher research, because I'm taking my trap to the next level. Now, when you start off a baby trap, it's not advised to do this. Like I did when I first started, get yourself to, you know, castle 17, 18 at maximum, just to keep your fury at 5 minutes in case you do get in trouble, and stay at that level. But the kingdom opens here in about 4 weeks' time, so I want to make sure that I'm in a position to be able to take a hit from anyone, basically. And that's why I've decided to boost up to castle 24. In fact, I'm actually in the process of working to get up to castle 25. You can see I'm currently working on one of my timber buildings down here. Yeah, I'm starting to get the requirements done just to get castle 25 open. Just because it looks less suspicious. If I'm at castle 24, I might as well take that extra jump and go to 25, to be honest with you. Plus, I get better rewards at the hell events and stuff, so it's quite a good positive for everything, really. Okay, so that's why I've done the castle 24. Moving over to the gear, guys. Let's take a look at the gear, and then we'll do the research. So let's jump into the cabinet, and it's looking pretty sweet. As you can see, I'm still sticking with this indulgent visage. Even when I get to level 60, I'm not having a beast helm or a bumble helm on this account. I like my indulgent visage, I like the jewels, and I like what stats it's giving me. You know, I will potentially get these jewels up to purple. That's definitely something I need to do, and I'm currently working on it, but it's looking pretty good. Going down to my chest piece, I'm currently still working with the hedonic cuirass, and I do definitely need to get this up to blue. It's definitely something that needs to happen, but the jewels are looking pretty sweet in that, so that's looking good. Moving down, we've got the legs of the Deceiver. There's all blue jewels again. My jewels are looking pretty good, to be honest with you. So that's nice, they're looking good stats on that. Moving down, I changed my main hand. I was using the Fiery Tomahawk, which is of course the free-to-play piece of gear, and it's awesome. If you can just build this, then go ahead and build it, guys, because it's really good. But I decided to switch over to something a little bit different, which is the Nectar Orb. I like the look of this. I don't know whether I got it because I like the look of it or because it gives me good stats, but you know, I'm sure you will agree, with the jeweled up at blue, 17.75% cavalry attack and ranged attack, is pretty sweet. You know, I kind of like that. Range HP ain't really going to matter because that's the back line. And then infantry attack, we got 6% from the duel. But overall, it's pretty decent stats. It boosts my second and third line, which is nice because those second and third lines are kind of counter troops really for my infantry. So it's good to boost them. So that's what I've decided to go for on my main hand. I like the golden butterflies too, or bees, or whatever they are. They look pretty cool. If we move down, I've got the Dark Aegis, of course, and I am trying to get that range tool up to blue. It's one of the last green ones I've got. I think I've got one more green one in my accessories, but that's looking pretty good. And then we go down, I've got my Worm Seal, which is all blue jeweled up, which is nice. And I've got Army HP on there as well, so that's pretty good. And boosting that range attack as well, because of course cavalry isn't welcome in my trap, so boosting that range stat as much as possible to counter that. And then I've got my purple Terravile with the green jewel in there, so I need to get that cavalry jewel switched out. But I've almost, as you can see, I've almost got my whole gear blue jeweled out, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. The next step, of course, is purple, and that's going to take a little bit to get those all to purple. But I am working on it. As you can see, I do have two blue infantry jewels, so another blue one, and I should get my first purple infantry jewel. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a work in progress, but it's looking good. As far as the fake gear goes, you can see I've got one of these little totem horse things off a chessboard. I've got some free-to-play offhands, which is nice. I've also got some free-to-play legs and armor and helmets. So, you know, I've got some stuff there which I can use as free-to-play. I'm going to be making some more gear as well, like some grey and green gear, just stuff that I won't use, because I don't want to have... My plan is to not always show the same free-to-play or the same fake gear, should I say, because people start getting used to that fake gear. They're like, oh yeah, I've seen that fake gear before, don't it in. So I kind of want to mix my fake gear up a little bit, so one day I might use like one helmet, the next day a different one, just to keep people guessing, you know, that's what it's all about, I guess. So there we go, that's the gear. So moving over to the research, let's take a look here. Now one thing that is different is my military. I told you I wanted to get that research building up because I wanted to access some higher research. Now, I have actually, let's go back in. I have actually done some work in here. Now, not on the actual offences, these will stay at level 8 because, to be honest, as much as I would love to get that extra 23% on my attack stats, the might increase for each one of these, 356,000. I mean, to do all three of those, that's adding like another million. I'd rather have a million might worth of T1 than have another million might worth of research, to be honest. So, at the moment, it's not something I'm focusing on. What I did focus on though was coming down here and activating these army stats. This was definitely worth it. The might increase I got for getting to level 7 on health and attack wasn't too bad, to be honest with you, and it adds 46% per troop type, so that's almost 150% over the 3 troop types. That's massive, that's huge. I mean, that's going to make a huge difference when someone hits me. So, you know, I've done that research, and again on the health, 46% on the health, so I'm really happy with that. Defense I'm not going to bother with. And then of course the other thing that I did mention in a previous video is I did actually do the researches to come down here and open up my quick swaps. So now I can sit in that fake gear, I can very quickly swap within a few seconds of the march hitting me and then quickly switch back again. So that's something that I think any decent trap needs or already has. And that's something I wanted as well. So that research was done. It was pretty straightforward to get to. It wasn't too bad. I think the hardest part was doing the tier 3 subsidies to level 4 or 5. A couple of days each, but that's not too bad. Anyway guys, that's the research. Looking pretty swell, if I don't say so myself. One of the familiars, we can look at familiars. I haven't got much going on. What I am looking at is Aquarius. That's the one I'm after. At the moment, I'm just literally grinding it out, trying to get the medals to get him up to purple grade. 7 out of 80, it's going to take a long time, guys. A very long time, but I can actually level him up. Let's do that now while we're here. Another 16, and boom, we've got our Aquarius leveled up to level 5. Awesome. This familiar, for me, is one of the best familiars in the game. He hasn't got no attack stats or anything. He's not going to boost your account to make you hit harder or defend better, but one thing he does do is he gives you that skill refreshed, which, you know, gives you that extra stamina. And when you start leveling this up, it's almost like a free Braveheart a day, and that's huge. It doesn't sound like a lot, one free Braveheart, but when you're trying to gold heroes, that's huge. It really does help out so much, and it really does speed the process up. So that's how my familiars are looking. Let's take a look over to my heroes. Now, I actually think my heroes have improved quite a lot since the previous video. Let's take a look. as you can see, I've got big guy. I've got big guy to blue. I haven't even unlocked him. I won't do it either because I don't want big guy. I didn't get the big guy packs for big guy. I really didn't. I mean, he's going to give me a construction boost, which I am doing a lot of buildings, so that could potentially be helpful. But, you know, he's got infantry attack, infantry defense. He's not going to help the actual trap itself as far as trapping is concerned. So I'm not really that interested in adding any extra might to my account. Maybe one day, I don't know, maybe if I need to get bigger, I'll maybe unlock him. But for now, big guy can just chill and hibernate because I'm not going to be using him. Again, Elementalist I've not unlocked either. But what I have got is Demon Slayer and Oathkeeper to purple, respectively, so that's pretty good. I've got my Bombing Goblin and my Snow Queen to blue. And as you can see, there isn't a fifth hero. The fifth hero is going to be Rose Knight. Berserker as well is going to come into the picture at some point. Definitely at some point. I mean, it's going to take time. I'm not rushing Berserker. I did decide that I was only going to get one army hero on the account. I mean, I was going to say one pay-to-play hero, but then you'd say, well, hang on a minute, you got big guy. And I don't really count big guy. He's not really what I'd call an attacking hero. Although he has got attack. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I decided to go for one army hero. On my main account, it was Songstress of the Sea, and I'd actually just got her to purple, which is pretty sweet, and I'm stoked by that. Berserker, I know it's going to take a long time because each $5 pack only comes with 10 medals, whereas Songstress came with 15, and I've only just got her to purple. So, you know, I didn't get every Songstress pack, I did miss some. With this though, I'm going to try and make sure I get every Berserker pack, the $5 one, just to get her up. So eventually, the big five on my wall will be Berserker, Oathkeeper, Bomb and Goblin, Snow Queen, and Rose Knight. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, Demon Slayer will take a step back once my Berserker's done, and I'll just use Oathkeeper and Berserker. But yeah, looking pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with this. As you can see, now the other thing you might be asking yourself is, why hasn't he got Rose Knight? Truthfully, look, I mean, there are other heroes that I would normally have leveled up at this point, like Black Crow, for example. She's awesome in the hero chapters. You know, even Big Guy, for example, unlocking him would help me so much. But the problem is, guys, I'm stuck on a level. Now, I know it's not a hard level, and I know it's easily done, but my heroes just cannot do it, and that is this damn bunny level. Oh my god, I can't do the last bit. With the heroes I've got right now, that selection just ain't working for me. I think I got it to like 3 bunnies left and run out of time, and I just need to keep leveling them up. Eventually, when they're like all 58 and they're all purple or gold, I'll go in there and do it. But it's okay, it's not a big deal. I've got some good heroes to put on the wall at the moment, and I'm still leveling up Bombing Goblin and Snow Queen, so even if I got Rose Knight, she'd probably just sit there at grey level for ages. I mean, what's that going to do? I might as well just shove Child of Light in for the time being as the cavalry hero, which is what I do. So, you know, it's fine. Rose Knight will come later on. Okay, so let's move on to the troops. Oh yes, the troops, guys. Can we just have a pause for a second and just remember the 5.5 million troops I had? Their loss was in vain, to be honest. They never had no army stats behind them, no gear. As a leader, I let my troops down. But as a leader, I will rebuild them. Okay, so how are we looking, guys? Okay, let's go in and take a look. So troops, 4.4 million. Yes, I am about a million away from rebuilding what I had. Very, very close. As you can see, 1.5 million archers, 1.63 million cataphracts. Moving up, we've got our gladiators back. All 1.2 million of them. Yeah, all 1.2 million of them. Guys, don't ask what packs I got, because you really don't want to know. 1.2 million, and we've gone some more T3 this time, guys. Before I had just a little bit of T3 infantry, a little bit of T3 cav. I did have lots of snipers, but somebody deleted them. Can't think who that was. And guys, I will not be checking how much might these troops hold, because I do not want a repeat of upgrading the trap 2 where I deleted my troops. So we'll just move down, I think. Anyway, there's the T3, there's your T2, there's your T1. I need to get these archers and these cataphracts up. This time though, I'm not going to be taking them to 2 million. I'm actually going to take my archers to 3 million and my cataphracts to 3 million. I'm going to take my gladiators to 1.5 million, and these are going to stay at 50,000 each. Now that, with my gear and my stats, I think we should be okay, guys. I really can't see anybody walking away from this trap when I've got that kind of troop count. So really, there's not much left to do. It is just T1, and I am all manners still, guys. I am able to train. I'm going to use some food for you just to show you, because I don't really care. It's fine. It's only 500,000 food. Look, 720 gems for 8,400. I'm going to do that right now, actually, just so I don't waste that food. There you go. So I can train a lot. You know, when the gem pack comes out, I'm going to be able to train a ton of T1s, and it's coming any day now. The next day or two, it's going to be dropping. At the moment, it's just Sweet Deal, Carp DM in the store, and I'm really not feeling that for this big troop train. I'm going to need gems. So the gem pack comes out in a couple of days. I'll probably get most of my T1 finished off on that gem pack, and then we should be good to go, guys. We should be good to go. So that's how the troops are looking. It's all looking pretty sweet. Like I said, these manners were all done. If you're ever going to do a troop train like I've done, guys, and you know I've done it quite quickly, because I said a couple of weeks. It's been a few days, and I'm back up to 4.5 million. Just imagine though, if I didn't lose all my troops, I would have been up to nearly 10 million troops now. Oh my god. Damn. I'll tell you what, I have nightmares about it. Anyway, so all manners, go for this, guys. This is a really good setup for doing it. 4 barracks, and the rest all manners. I did keep one hospital open just because if you're gathering and some douchebag wants to come and hit you, you got some beds to cover yourself. But pretty much all manners. The training speed looking pretty good, and yeah, it's all looking fantastic. And that's where I am at the moment, guys, with the trap. Okay, we've got some good gear. I'm still working on it. We're blue jeweled up. I'm up to castle 24, going to 25 any day soon now, and we've got our troops back up to 4.5 million. I mean, that's not bad, is it, guys? It's not bad going at all. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Just wanted to give you a brief update as to how the build is going. It's going really well. Once I get to castle level 25 and finish off my troop count, I will bring a video out which will be the trap is complete, and then we'll go through everything and show you how the trap finally looks. And then, guys, we should be getting ready close for the kingdom to be opened, and that's when it gets exciting. Anyway, guys, you know how this next bit goes. Stay safe and peace out.